Wasn't Malcolm rushing us to get going?
Under pressure, mate.
Should we go and get another coffee? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another glorious May day on planet Earth. So, it's not just me today, it's not just me that you've got the pleasure of the company of. Up front we got Malcolm. Malcolm's taken us on a little jolly, a little ride to Blackpool Sands. We've just left Exeter, we just had a second breakfast in Exeter, in one of the cafes on Marsh Barton. And I've got two other guys and a lady behind us out for the day. So we're on our way to Blackpool Sands for a day out, and so Malcolm planned the whole trip, so I've got it in my sat nav. Malcolm forwarded the GPX files to me, so I've got an idea where we're going and the route we're going, so I've had a little steg of it, a little look-see. But it's been a while since I've been to Blackpool Sands. I've been there once, and that's when I walked the southwest coast path. It's beautiful, and this today is going to be a brilliant day for it because the sun's out. That means it's going to be a nice, pleasant ride. Riding down from North Devon this morning. Malcolm lives in North Devon in Barnstaple with me. We don't live together. I'll rephrase that. He lives in South Devon too. We came down the 377 that I was on a couple of times recently, and the sun was still rising, and it was really, well, you can see the dappling effect where the sun's shining through the trees. The difference is it was quite intense, and it made it really hard to read the left hand side of the road. But we made it nice and safely, and it was a nice ride down. There was hardly any traffic. We set off at 7:30 in the morning on Sunday morning. There was hardly any traffic, which is always good. And now we're just going down this narrow country road. Cyclists everywhere, so trying to find a safe place to overtake them because they're riding in, well, you can see they're taking up the whole road. Nothing against cyclists, absolutely nothing against cyclists, and I understand half of the reason why they cycle two abreast for safety, and to push people out, to stop car drivers making risky overtakes. However, they should check over their shoulders from time to time, see what's behind them, and then if they can, move in and give some space. And that's all I'm going to say about cyclists. Oh, and that they should obey all traffic laws like everybody else. Just saying. End of cyclist rant for today. So I've never been down this road, Buller Hill Cross, or we're on the way to Buller Hill Cross, River Ken, never been down there either. But it should be a good day out, guys, and I hope, and thank you for joining us along the ride. If it's nice and there's not too many people at Blackpool Sands, I might throw a drone up, see what footage we can get of it sweeping across the beach.
Welcome back, guys. So we had a little stop at Blackpool Sands. We had a coffee and a piece of cake, and we had a little chat. I managed to throw the drone out for a few minutes and captured the footage that you've already seen. Once I popped the drone back, or landed the drone, a young mum came over with her, I'd say 4-year-old boy, and he was dressed in a tiger onesie. Just to ask if he could look at the drone, because he had a bit of a fascination about them. He's seen a drone flying around, so he has to have a look at it. So I duly obliged. It's a little bit scary having a 4-year-old holding your expensive drone, but hey ho, he walked away all smiley. So moving on from Blackpool Sands, we headed towards Dartmoor through Kingsbridge, and we headed over towards Start Bay. On the way to Start Bay, we passed through Slapton Sands, where the memorial is of a Sherman tank for the guys who lost their lives tragically on the rehearsal for the Normandy landings. So Operation Tiger. Quick bit of history. There was some communication problems, so there was blue on blue casualties, as well as some German U-boats just happened to stumble across the exercise and the rehearsal and sank a few of the ships. So there was quite a few people lost their lives there. If you're ever down Slapton Sands, or you're ever in Dartmoor or Kingsbridge Way, just go and check it out, guys. So from there we headed towards Yelverton, and we went via Cadover Bridge. Cadover Bridge is a beautiful place when the sun is shining. You get loads of people jumping off the bridge into the river below. Once we made it to Yelverton, we stopped off at the nature area, which, keeping the World War II theme flowing, was an old RAF airbase used during the Second World War. We sat outside at the cafe there. We had a chat mainly about the horrendous scooter riding that we saw by some young lads. So aggressive, basically bullying their way through all the traffic, revving the scooters to bits. But hey ho, I'm sure we've all been there when we were kids. All in all, it was a great day's riding, catching up with some friends and riding some great roads around Devon, especially with the sun shining. A big shout out to Malcolm for organising the ride and the route and leading us around. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm very sorry that the audio was rubbish at the beginning or through the video, as I'm getting used to transitioning my vlogs from the Senna to the GoPro. So bear with as I dial it in and get it right. Hopefully on the next videos it'll be good. Please feel free to leave me a comment, ask any questions below. But until then, guys, stay safe and speak to you soon. Bye bye.